You're live, ladies and gentlemen.
Live. Here we go. What's up, dude?
Not much. How you been, man?
Same old stuff. It's been 2 weeks since we did one.
Yeah.
I
Well,
had the idea of doing the fight companion when we watch the last UFC event, but someone didn't want to record it.
quit complaining because there's no way to keep us all in sync. So it's like people are just hearing us like, oh, 2 seconds later, oh.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we were like 30 seconds behind. Someone else was like a minute behind.
Yeah,
We gotta if it was a card that's on like Fox Sports 1 or something like on TV that you can guarantee to be synced in, we should do it.
For sure. Isn't there a fight night coming up soon?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. When the fuck is there not a UFC fight?
I don't keep track of it unless it's like the week of.
I'm pretty sure there's probably one this week that I just don't even know. I just wait until like Thursday when like Brendan Schaub has his podcast out and they talk about the fights coming up, and I'll be like, oh, there's a fight. Cool.
Now we got to talk about it.
Talk about what?
Whatever fights he's talking about, I guess. I'm saying like you because you're watching his podcast.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't come out until Thursday. I think it comes out Wednesday or Thursday. It's too early for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I've been exhausted, man, lately. I just full throttled, like getting my life straight. I should say, like getting straight, I guess, because like right now I got accepted for a second job, and so yeah, and that son of a bitch is paying out money.
Ooh.
Yeah. And at the same rate, like I had an epiphany and like I'm done with the medical field, bro. I'm tired of it. So like I don't know. I was sitting down and I was like, what should I do with my life? And it just like came so clear. I was like, I want to travel, right?
Okay.
What job allows you to travel? I'm like, fucking let's be a pilot. I'm gonna be a fucking pilot, bro.
Oh my god.
Check this out.
How are you gonna go about getting your pilot license and all that stuff?
Oh, so being in the military, we get tuition assistance, so it's a program that also pays for your pays for like a couple of classes while you're active duty. And I already found a airfield that does the flight school. They are partnered with a community college, and the tuition assistance will pay for flight hours if the degree plan requires flight hours. So that's covered. So right now, I'm doing something called CLEP, which is basically self-studying, testing out of like a college class. So like English composition, I'm going to CLEP that, test out of it, so I don't actually have to take a full damn course. And then algebra, I swear I can take that damn algebra class right now and pass it, son of a bitch. Math is so damn easy for me.
Same here. As long as it's not geometry, I'm good.
Geometry is the easiest one.
From what I always thought growing up in high school, it's either you're good at geometry or you're good at algebra. There's no way you're good at both.
Too bad. Well, I guess I'm the exception.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
But, yeah, in geometry in high school, that was the only class I had an actual 100. Like, I did not fuck up in that class whatsoever.
Damn. That's what's up.
I'm a genius.
So how long do you think this is all going to take before you can?
Well, I mean, I still have 3 more years of being in the military, so I mean, there's no hurry. Plus, even when I get out, me being a Texas veteran, there's the Hazelwood Act, which is a program that the government of the state of Texas will pay for college up to a bachelor's degree, and then after that, I have my GI Bill, which gives me money in hand to pay for college. So I'm set. It's no problem.
You're pretty good, dude. Set for that. I'm trying to get out of my line of work right now too. I got to get out. I have 2 options right now. One of my best friends, he does like IT tech support kind of thing, and he's like, and I'm just like, I need to get out, dude. And we kind of talked about it during the podcast or whatever, so you kind of know about it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, he sent me things, and if that doesn't work out, I'm just like overwhelmed with the information that he's giving me. My roommate, her sister said she can help me set up like a way to get a job to be an assistant, like to like a firm or something down in the city and shit. So
Get a concealed license and become security.
security for what?
Whatever. This fucking security pays mad dollars, son. You don't even need like a concealed carry license. Fucking carry an axe, bro.
I do want to. There's places down where you can axe throw, and I so want to do it so badly. Me and my friend, we were supposed to go do it before the Cascade show when Cascade was in town, like a few months back. But like homeboy bailed out. I was like, ah, fuck, man, dude, I want to do that so badly.
Can you imagine like a security guard that didn't even carry a weapon, like a handgun? He just carried fucking a hatchet, and he threw that son of a bitch.
Dude, that sounds like a fucking awesome badass movie, dude.
Dude, let's fucking write a fucking script.
Oh, you do anything fun this weekend though?
So tomorrow, this is actually good. This is
Stop with the cats, bro. Sorry, my dog trying to torment the cats, and he jumps up and down off the couches trying to play with the cats. And I don't know, probably about on Friday. It was on Friday, so 3 days ago or whatever. Apparently, he was jumping up and down so much he tweaked his left paw to the point where he can't even put pressure on it. And now he's finally able to put pressure. Now he's running around. I'm like, dude, that's how you fucked up your leg, dude.
He's gonna have to probably get like one of them doggy casts.
Right? He's looking at the damn cat already. Let's a dog. Anyways, go on. Your weekend.
Okay. Well, for tomorrow, I have an appointment for it's financial counseling. It's just like some hoops and I have to jump through.
Okay.
But because I'm E4 over 4 years being in the military, I'm eligible to get off-base housing. So we call that BAH. So I'm putting up my packet together. I'm going to get this financial counseling, get my little piece of shit paper. Like, you know, he's been canceled. He knows like how to spend money, which is fucking stupid. I'm fucking excellent with money in the first place. But, you know, just got to jump through the hoops. I'll put my packet together. Hopefully by next month, I'll be living on my own instead of in the barracks, right? Extra money in my pocket.
Hey.
Bro, I'm like bringing a shit ton of cash.
Really?
Yeah. But like if like everything starts going, like the second job is gonna be paying mad money. So
that's what's up.
This weekend, after that appointment, I'm planning on going to my storage unit. I have like a poker table that I'm gonna bring back to my room, and maybe this weekend I'm gonna throw like a little poker night. Or I can do that one on like a Saturday. Then fucking Sunday, I just claimed tickets to. I've never been to a professional soccer game. Might as well check it out. I mean, it's free.
MLS.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fun. There's Chicago Fire has like when they have them here in Toyota Park and stuff. Pretty legit. Like it gets wild, man.
I got an email from Delta Airlines. They were having a sweepstakes for like a luxury trip to Europe to witness like the fucking championship for like I don't know what their fucking league is called, but their soccer league championship. I was like, why not? I mean, I already am a Delta Airlines member, so fucking all I had to do was type in my Sky Miles card number.
That's not bad. I gotta get like a credit card for like airlines since I travel so much, you know.
Yeah, which airlines would you choose?
I don't fucking know. What do you recommend? Southwest?
I don't think Southwest has one.
Oh, then screw them. What do you think?
They're like low maintenance. Like they're not really like a big They're popular here, but like they're not worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Delta covers everything. They're really cheap. I never had problems with Delta. Fuck United. Every time I was United, I always had a bad experience. Lost my baggage for like 2 weeks.
With baggage only. That's the issue. It's only baggage. And I went on a tyrant on like Facebook and Twitter about how horrible they are, because that was the first time I flew with them, and it was just like, I can't believe you guys are so horrible with people bringing luggage on your fucking plane, dude.
Yeah. Another thing is, well, not just luggage, but the other time when I was actually just got out of boot camp, when I was in A school, this is like the schooling for me to become a medic for the Navy. They allowed us to take a little bit of vacation during the Christmas holidays there at time, and I did. And then I went and visited my mom back in Albuquerque, and then spent some time there. And on my flight back, it was United, and that son of a bitch, that whole flight didn't get delayed; it got completely canceled, and I had to wait the next day for my next, like for the next. They booked me for the next day for a flight back to San Antonio. I mean, that doesn't help me. Even I called my command. I was supposed to be back that day. So I called my command and I was like, listen, the flight got canceled, yada, yada, yada. Gave him like, it's not my fault, yet I still get shit on because fuck me, right? That's how the military works.
I remember back in March, I forgot what airlines I was flying with, but they overbooked it and stuff. And like,
fuck do you overbook a flight? Everything is computer.
I know. And they were like asking, and apparently like I was not on like the official thing. Like when I print out my ticket, it says like, please talk to like whatever and stuff like that to get your seat number. And they're like, oh, we overbooked. We have to wait and make sure it's not everyone on. And there was me and like 3 other people it happened to. And like the lady asked me, because I was by myself. Everyone else had like 2 people with them. And they're like, so do you like have somewhere important to be right away? I was like, yes. I have a pool party to attend to right when I get there. Like, if I get another flight, I'm going to miss the pool party that I already spent money on the ticket for. I'm like, it's Miami Music Week. Of course, I got fucking shit to do. Short story, short, you know, I got onto the plane and I made it to my pool party and stuff.
Sounds like American.
Oliver Heldens, man. That was a good show, though. Oliver Heldens and Zed's Dead. And then after that, I went to Above and Beyond.
Above and Beyond, the only EDM artist that will make you cry.
Oh my god, every time, every damn time.
The Above and Beyond. Were you there when they did the Father's Day for EDC?
Yes, I fucking cried like a baby. That was like 2 years ago, maybe it was.
And they had Bryan Cranston come on, dude.
For fathers and shit. I'm like, it just turned Father's Day like an hour ago. I'm like, I want to text my dad, but it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's just like,
you got no signal.
Got no signal. I've been drinking all day, so it's probably not going to come out right.
Dad, I want to love you. That's what you're probably going to say.
It's like I never say that ever. I made sure I went home, went to bed, woke up at like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, and that's when I was like, I went into the bathroom because I didn't want to say it in front of other people, so I called my dad in the bathroom. I was like, Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Yeah. That was cool. I like that. That was definitely best of Above and Beyond, especially when they played Walter White, and then they had Bryan Cranston come out.
Dude, that was so epic. Dude, it was so funny. I remember, like, people were next to me. He was like, who is that? I was like, dude, that's Bryan Cranston. They're like, who is that? I'm like, do you not watch Breaking Bad, dude? The song is called fucking Walter White.
Bro.
About. Someone next to me said, like, is that Pascal?
Someone said that to me, too. I was like,
right? Like, dude, are you that dumb? Do you think
oh my God.
knows Pascal on stage? Oh.
Like, and then he's like, you, like, say my name. Like, that gives it away, like, right away.
Right? What was it? He was like, say my name. You're goddamn right. Walter White, above and beyond. And he presses the button. I was like, oh, shit.
It's fucking
It was good. For my weekend, though, Friday the 13th, so all those tattoo shops, they do those flash sheets, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to get one of those cheap $30 tattoos, you know? Because, 13 is my lucky number. I don't care where everyone says I'm lucky. Now, 13 is my lucky number. I had that jersey number a few times for high school sports and all that crap. My favorite athlete of all time is Dan Marino, number 13. 13 coincides with my favorite holiday, Halloween. So I was like, I'm going to get the number 13. So, all right there, baby. Can't really see.
Get off your index. There you go.
There we go. It's right there. So, and then since the tattoo shop was kind of by my buddy's house, and for the first time in a long time, he wasn't DJing a Friday night, so chill with him, went bar hopping a few places. Very relaxed weekend. This weekend I have I'm not sure like a coworker is throwing a Halloween party. But I don't know if I'm gonna go because it's very frowned upon for managers to hang out with coworkers, you know, that are lower sales associates. So
yeah, fraternization. Yeah,
so I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I don't know. I got my Halloween costume though, and it's gonna be fucking epic. And I can't wait for at least Freaky Deaky. I'm gonna go to the Dylan Francis show, so it's gonna be epic.
Is Drew gonna still come up there?
Drew says he wants to go up there, and same with why am I blanking on his name right now?
PJ?
Not PJ. Oh, PJ said he was gonna go. Why do I feel like such a horrible human being for not knowing his name right now? Hold on.
You are a horrible being.
I know, right? Josh. I had to look at my messages. Josh.
What? How's he been? Like, have you not talked to him?
I've been talking to him ever since, you know. That you know.
Right.
Yeah. No, he's good.
Oh, but I didn't know he was like roaming already.
I want to say less than a week ago, maybe 4 days ago.
My dad too.
If you were on Facebook, you would see, and on top of it,
Facebook.
Whatever. And on top of it, if you check his Facebook, it's hilarious because he's been MIA for 8 months, and like he's like finding all of these like new songs, and I'm gonna put air quotes on new songs because they're so old.
But they're new
around, you know. So it's just like he keeps messaging. He's like, "Dude, have you heard this song?" It's like, "Yeah, I've heard that song like months ago, but it's a good song. It's a good song."
Chill out, bro. Chill.
Yeah. So, but I'm excited because my fucking Reptar costume is gonna be epic as fuck. So.
Yeah, Reptar.
You know those people at like festivals and Halloween, the people that wear those inflatable T-Rex costumes?
Yeah.
Same thing, but Reptar.
Dude, I was talking to someone literally the other day and was like a quiz, just like to test them real quick. And you remember Rugrats? What was the dinosaur's name?
Oh, really?
Oh my god. Like, you couldn't remember. I was like, it's fucking Reptar, you loser.
You know, actually at FYE, that like entertainment store that actually still exists for some reason, because who the fuck buys movies and CDs still nowadays? But as of like last week, now they sell actual Reptar bars, and it's chocolate and it's got green goo on the inside, and it turns your fucking tongue green, just like in the cartoon.
That's crazy. That sounds like Hastings.
What was that?
It sounds like a Hastings.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I have yet to buy. I'm gonna buy one though. But here's a picture of the costume. Oh, will it fucking show it? Just like a glow. Fuck. Oh wait. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Dude, is that not epic as fuck?
That's awesome.
I know. So I'm super excited for Halloween now. But
the hospital is gonna allow us to wear costumes,
Oh,
especially
really?
if you're not working with patients. So the idea, because I have a poncho already, is for me to
Yeah.
get some sombrero, and the coworker of mine,
Episode
dress up.
1, actually.
Huh?
I think you wore that poncho on episode 1.
I did. That's the one.
Hey,
Yep.
look at that memory. Hey.
You're listening. You're such a good listener.
Am I listening or I'm observant?
Paying attention. I don't know if I can make it from the situation, but so the hospital is going to allow us to wear costumes. I'm going to wear this poncho and a sombrero, obviously, like probably eyeline some Sanchez mustache. I can't grow one.
Mm.
And then like the coworker of mine is gonna dress up like in a suit, maybe be like Donald Trump.
Oh God.
And then we're gonna divide the desk in half.
No, you got to build a wall.
Exactly. We're gonna split the spaces.
Oh God. Or you can kind of go maybe with the poncho. There's maybe you can look up and see how whatever the guy's character's name was from Red Dead Redemption. Remember that game?
Yeah, Marston, you fucking noob.
Yeah, whatever his fucking name was. We were actually talking about it at work the other day too. What was his name? But
John Marston.
it was John Marston. I knew it was John something. I don't know why I thought it was like John Marshfield. Whatever. I was close. Who cares?
John Marshfield?
I was close. I had the first name right and the first letter of his last name.
Hello. It was John Marshmallow.
Whatever. Well, we could talk about what you were wearing earlier with your Cubs hat.
Yeah, I mean, I was wearing it. Now I'm not. I was wearing it to train my hair, bro.
Train your hair? Speaking of hair, I'm actually getting a haircut on Wednesday.
Are you going to shave your beard?
I'm going to groom it. But yeah, I'm going to get a good old pompadour. So I'm going to get fades here, and then I'll be able to poof this up, so it'll be like a pompadour.
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As soon as my hair grows out more, I'm getting an undershave, an undercut. Yep, an undercut, keeping the top up. It's gonna be first. It's because until it gets long enough, it's just gonna be like a slick back, like what the Joker had.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Leto Joker.
Oh God!
Don't roll your eyes. He was phenomenal.
No, he was.
And
I think you look horrible with slick back hair like that.
Huh?
I just think you would look horrible with slick back hair.
Me?
Yeah.
I've had slick back hair already.
Yeah. And it looked horrible.
Oh. Yeah.
No, he wasn't ready.
But no, like once I get long enough, then I do the little poof and get the pompadour or the greaser look.
Yeah. Usually I just cut everything off and I get the undercuts, but I just do like a small comb over because I cut my hair so short on top.
Are you gonna do a hard part? You're gonna add a hard part in it?
I don't know if I do the pompadour, does that mean I have to get the hard part on both sides? Or
no,
right?
You don't do that.
No?
Never do hard parts on both. Otherwise, you're just adding lines.
Good point. Then how would you do? Then it should just be a fade on both sides because, like, if you're doing a pompadour, it's not like because it's gonna be straight up. It's like straight back.
Well, okay, so this is how I did my undercut. So my undercut was a fade. So it was a skin up to a 2.
Yeah,
that was undercut. Then it was like a fucking 2 inches up, after that.
Yeah.
And then that 2 inches up to 4. So.
But then what do you do with the pompadour then? Because what do you bring it back straight back, or do you do it kind of like a comb over?
Do it straight back.
Doesn't that look weird if you're going straight back and only one side has the cut?
No, that's the normal way it looks.
Not what I've seen online. Because if you're going straight back with the poof up, you shouldn't have, it should be even.
It will be even. You'll just have a line.
On one side when it's straight back. I understand if it was like a comb over to this side, because you won't really see anything here, so you should have the line right there. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're thinking like probably like it looks like it's gonna be a blending issue. It won't.
All right. I'll do some more research before my cousin comes over on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anyways. But we could get back to baseball and how pissed off I am at my Cubs.
What happened? Like again, I told you I don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah, we're down 2-0.
How many games are there?
Best of 7.
Best of 7?
Yeah. Still
Yeah.
tough, but it's just like
Another reason I have this hat, right?
because you went to a game when you were here. I don't know.
Yeah. Just for me to be incognito with your Cubs fans, because they actually buy drinks for me.
Wow. Nah, we gotta just start hitting the fucking ball.
Everyone, if you want
our batting average this postseason is a .162. That's god awful, and somehow we still got past the division series. I don't know. I'm over it. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Just hit the fucking ball. Jesus Christ.
But I was about to tell everyone, if y'all want free drinks in Chicago, and you're not from Chicago, pretend to be a Cubs fan, and they'll buy you drinks.
Yeah, just go somewhere in the north side and be like, "Oh, you're a Cubs fan. What's up?"
It happens. That's what happened to me.
Yeah, people are friendly down there.
I mean, even when I was walking in sketchy areas, when I was down there for Halloween, and the World Series was still going on too. Everyone was just happy, like nothing was going on.
Dude, you have no how big it was. Even at the festival we were at, they had a big screen showing the Cubs game, streaming it. I was like, "That's what's up." How about football? You upset?
I am. Well, I mean, okay, yeah. So I didn't watch. Huh?
2-4.
Yeah, 2-4.
Jesus.
That's fantasy anyway. But pissed off at the Raiders right now. Okay, especially because they lost to the fucking Chargers, and especially the way they lost is completely fucking stupid. Okay, so they're up 17, 14. Is it 14?
I don't remember the score.
No, it's 16-14. 16-14 because the kicker forgot he missed the PAT.
Oh, yeah, I remember. So you guys were only up by 2.
Right, so we're up by 2. The Chargers have the ball. It's already after the 2 minutes. We have 3 timeouts. The defense used all 3 timeouts trying to. Okay, let me get this. So the Chargers are already in the red zone. Raiders defense used up all 3 of their timeouts. I'm saying let them fucking score and let the offense try to win this.
Oh, just personally let them score a touchdown?
Yeah, because if they kick a field goal anyway, I mean, even if you hold them to the last second, they kick the field goal, they win. You give them the score, you give them a point, you have a chance to score back and win the game.
Yeah, see, the problem was it was a chip shot. They were, what, at like the 15? It was a chip shot field goal.
When it hit like the 2-minute marker, they were already in the red zone, and it was pissing me off that the defense was wasting their own timeouts. Fucking, that was like the dumbest fucking coaching I've ever seen. I give up on the season for the Raiders right now. Like I still love my Raiders, but the season's done for them.
Who's in first place in your division? Oh, the Chiefs, right? Yeah.
They just lost to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, this whole week was crazy. Think of it like that was weird. The fucking 0-5 Giants won last night against the Broncos, and it wasn't even close. They dominated the whole game.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Adrian Peterson?
Aaron Rodgers got injured and is probably out for the season because his broken collarbone.
Broke his collarbone. What else?
Tampa Bay's quarterback.
Oh, Jameis Winston. They say he should be back though.
Yeah.
And then, like you mentioned, my Dolphins. What the fuck? How that 17-0 at halftime. Dolphins win 20-17. Like, what the hell? What the hell? And that was at home in Atlanta?
The Jets actually scored on the Patriots, you know?
Jets should have won that game or at least send that shit to overtime because of that bullshit turn call on Safarian Jenkins, the tight end. Dude, that was how did you say he fumbled the ball and that? Oh, that was horrible.
Did you see the Tampa Bay comeback?
Oh, they tried him to come back, yeah.
Fucking so first half they scored nothing, and on the second half and the third quarter they only scored 6 points. Fourth quarter they scored 27 fucking points.
Yeah, pretty much. Benji, you gotta stop running around like a crazy man. This whole week was just completely batshit crazy. I'm just like, and the whole time I'm like trolling all these Falcon fans too, and like this Facebook group I'm in. There's a lot of Falcon fans, and they're all like, hashtag rise up, all this stuff. And so I started doing hashtags back to them saying, hashtag we blow lines, you blow leads.
And I'm so fucking like, I fucking hate my fantasy football now.
Fantasy football, I'm killing it, just saying it. What's up?
The Chargers kept on fucking running the ball.
Melvin Gordon, thank you. What's up?
So lucky you. But what, did you pass my cousin for the most points?
We have to wait until after tonight, and then everything will.
Well, did you already play all your players? No, you still got your kicker.
Yeah, possibly.
Anyways, he already scored more than my cousin. He already used up all of his players.
Yeah, he lost. I won in every league this week. So in 2 of my leagues, I'm 4-2.
I seriously doubt.
I'm 6-0.
I seriously doubt DeMarco Murray is going to score. He's going to score more than fucking 20 points for me to win.
No, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything this season.
Yeah.
The most he scored was 19 points against Seattle. What?
Maybe it was a lot of dump off passes. I don't know. Because you got to think we're in a PPR like Benji.
Plus, well, I mean, it is against the Colts, so maybe something can happen.
Backup quarterback versus backup quarterback. Can't wait to watch that matchup.
Is Mariota out or something?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
He got hurt. The same week Derek Carr got hurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Carson.
Yeah. So I don't know. What are you gonna do? We could talk about UFC. I think there's nothing really about UFC.
There's nothing. UFC is kind of slow, right?
Yeah, there's just a huge rumor going around of possibly Conor McGregor versus what's his name? Tony Ferguson. Possibly December 30th, end of the year card.
Yeah, Dana White says Conor wants to fight in December, or at least before this year ends.
And it can't be the December 2nd card in Detroit because. All right, cats, dogs, stop it now. Benji, I will send you in your cage if you don't stop jumping around. You hear the cat?
Yes, I can.
What the? All right, Benji, cage.
I really wish I could see like a cat just attack you right now, just like on live feed.
Cats won't attack me. They're only attack the dog because they hate this dog so much right now. Kitty. Benji, lay down. All right. Anyways, back to this. So, I don't know. It could be UFC once. What the hell would that be? What? I don't even know anymore.
The only thing like I'm interested right now in UFC is honestly just saying the Cody versus DJ. Yeah.
That's the next pay-per-view. That will be 117. So.
Yeah. I don't really care for Michael Bisping versus GSP. I don't even like any of those fighters.
I was a huge GSP fan growing up, so that was my boy. So you bet your sweet ass when that fight comes around, I'm going to bust out that nice little GSP Silver Star shirt back in the day.
I can tell you right now, I dislike Michael Bisping more. So, like, I'll be going for GSP.
Why? You hate him? I'm intrigued.
He talks a lot of shit on every podcast, like especially like all the interviews I listen to on like all the YouTube channels I've subscribed to like to get the little information on UFC. He always has some fucking shit to say. he's just a negative fucking person. I fucking hate negativity, man.
My thing is he's not fighting anyone. Like, he's, okay, you won the belt, and now you fight Dan Henderson. It's like, he was ranked like fucking 8 or something. Like, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, he's only defended his title once, right?
He might have defended it twice. I don't even remember, to be honest. You can Google it real fast, you know. But it's just like, he's not fighting anyone in the top 3, and it's just like, bro, you need to fight like a legit dude, and you're just not. Yeah. You're just not right now. And now you're fighting GSP, who hasn't fought in 4 years.
How do you feel if like Daniel Cormier was to go move up to the heavyweight?
I would love it. Love it. You know, Michael Johnson's supposed to he's supposed to come back and fight in heavyweight now.
Yeah, so let them two fight again.
Oh, at heavyweight?
Yeah.
No, Daniel Cormier used to fight heavyweight, right?
Yeah. He was the champion. What was it? Strikeforce?
He won the Grand Prix, so he never became champion. He just won the heavyweight Strikeforce Grand Prix tournament, and then like right after that, the UFC brought everyone over and shit.
He's still undefeated.
Let's see. MMA record. Yeah, he only defended his belt once, and it was against Dan Henderson, and he almost got knocked out at one point in that fight.
Yeah. Who the fuck is he to be like all fucking cocky?
Yeah, right. I don't know. That's just who he is. It is what it is. I don't know. I think the card's pretty decent.
Yeah. No. The better fight is obviously Cody versus TP.
Oh, for sure.
I don't understand how that's not the main event.
Bigger weight guy. They always give it to the heavier person.
I think they should give it to whatever's actually going
I
to be.
think it's kind of a rule that they do that.
They're trying to do. UFC is trying to sell it off of like publicity, I guess, like fan vote. But honestly, if you were to actually do skill wise, the two better fighters are obviously Cody versus TP. Like that's actually the better matchup.
No, I agree. Speaking of fan vote, there's been a lot of fan votes for who Conor McGregor should fight next. Do you know who won the vote?
Tony.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that, actually. He won by like 74% of the vote was for Tony Ferguson.
It was like 23% for Nate.
It was, I want to say it was like 18% for Nate, and then there was like 1% for other and like 1% for Paulie Malignaggi. Speaking of Paulie, though, apparently his representatives has contacted the UFC, and I guess he's trying to find in the UFC right now. I guess he wants to fight Conor in the UFC, or
push me down.
Oh, geez. This dog has opened up the cat food box and now eating cat food. Dog.
Ew.
Cat food. You're not a cat. Bro. And for some reason, in like that talk, someone mentions like, what about CM Punk? And he's like, yeah, I'm open to fight CM Punk. I really want to see that now. I want to see CM Punk versus Paulie Malignaggi. I want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what? Because UFC still has CM Punk signed, but
so you would have a guy who has like no fight experience versus a guy who has no like wrestling, takedown, jiu-jitsu, all that stuff, grappling background. Dude, I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
would be game to watch that.
I will pay my hard, good-earned money for that. Put that fight in Chicago, too. Next time UFC's in Chicago, do it. That crowd would erupt for CM Punk.
Would they?
Fuck yeah, they will, dude.
I don't know.
I've gone to wrestling events before, and they still chant CM Punk at WWE events, man. Do it. Other than that, looks like in November, though, I'm going to be moving into a house.
Huh?
Yeah, my roommate has bought a house. And my dog is sniffing that cap, trying to get the cat food box out again. But my roommate and her boyfriend has now officially looks like they has bought a house, and I think moving day could be November 11th. And they're both like, "Hey, there's spare room, come pay rent." I'm like, "Cool, all right."
Yeah, you get to live in the garage.
No, not a garage. I have a choice. There's a spare room upstairs, and there's a basement, and there's a room in the basement too. They're like, pick your poison.
Bro, so what is it with most of like Chicago like properties? Okay, so I was on what's the website? Zillow. I was just looking around like for like property and houses to look, and I was looking at Texas, looking around me, looking in Chicago, like maybe if I wanted to ever live in Chicago. What is it with like the properties being like a 4:1 ratio? So, like you have 10 yards this way and it's 40 yards longer that way. It's like so fucking narrow.
It is. I don't know why. It's just how the Chicago suburbs are, man.
It was 25 yards to 100 yards or some shit, or 25 feet to 100 feet. Not 25 yards. It was 25 feet to 100 feet. Most of the property I was looking at.
That's not bad.
Well, I was looking at ones that had no houses whatsoever because so my idea is like when I actually buy my own property, I'm gonna build me one of them steel container houses. Buy a couple steel containers, stack them, whatever way, and furnish it. Hey, look online. There's some crazy fucking ones done, man.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it sounds like a money pit.
It's not. It's actually really fucking cheap.
If you say so. It just sounds like to construct it and all this stuff.
But it's
you don't think that
it's like fucking Legos, bro. A container doesn't cost that much.
But it's not buying the container. It's like stacking it and then constructing it afterwards, right? Or is it literally container and you just like have a fucking ladder and you climb up into the other container?
No. I mean, how expensive do you think it is to like buy wood and just fucking like make stairs and fucking?
That's what you do. You just buy stairs. You don't like cut holes and you make the whole thing. I don't know.
You get a blowtorch and you fucking cut holes for your stairway.
You get like installation in there. It just
obviously cheaper. It's like fucking.
What about if it floods? You're fucked.
If it what?
Flood. Like what? Like we just got a shit ton of rain in the last 2 days here.
Fucking stack it on some blocks. I don't like a fucking trailer house, a trailer home.
This just sounds so fucking dumb. I'm so anti this container living life that you want to do.
Oh.
Be normal. Buy a fucking house. Get a damn apartment.
Hey, being in the military, grow up in fucking shitty. Our barracks are usually just cinder blocks, and we're used to that, and like the floors being cold, and yet we still walk barefoot and shit. Like I'm so used to like walking on fucking cinder blocks and just cold floors that even if I was to walk barefoot in the snow, it'd probably feel normal.
Like a true Chicagoan. Snowing, yeah, we'll wear shorts and flip-flops.
Shorts and t-shirt. That's me.
We're from Chicago. We're immune to the weather. Ugh. Have you seen any lately, though?
Have I seen any what?
Movies?
The last movie I saw was It.
Yeah, so nothing new for you?
There's nothing I really want to watch right now.
You know what you got to watch?
What's that?
Do you have Netflix?
Of course I do.
I don't know. I mean, you want to live in a fucking container house, so you got to ask stupid fucking questions with stupid shit like that.
The new Babysitter movie? Like the horror one with Bella Thorne?
Oh, I want to watch it now because I found out there's like a hot lesbian scene in there, so.
Yeah, so this Bella Thorne chick, she's fucking fine, man.
Dude, like, she like turned into a whore out of nowhere.
Well, the first movie, the first I heard about her was a movie on Netflix. And it's like, What You Know About Me or or something like You Get Me. Basically, it takes place in high school. A guy breaks up with his girlfriend at a party. This chick picks him up and like they have their own fun. And then like they spend the weekend together at her mansion, and her parents are gone, and they have the greatest time ever. And then after that weekend, he goes home. His girlfriend wants to get back together. He gets back with her, and like the girl he was hooking up over the weekend, Bella Thorne, she gets obsessed and like wrecks her life. And like it's like a very like drama or thriller. It's actually a decent movie, but it's definitely like one of the high schools. I mean, you watched Degrassi anyway, so fuck you.
Hey, back the fuck off on my Degrassi Junior High. That's my life, man. No, because before we started this, I was watching last Thursday's episode of Project Runway.
Runway.
Hell yeah, dude, make it work. Hey, we're allowed to have our guilty pleasures, man, and that's my guilty pleasure.
Fair enough. You'll never figure out mine, though. Fuck it. I don't care. Huh?
What network? What channel?
Oh, I don't watch TV channels. I don't watch TV.
What was your guilty pleasure? How?
It's a show? It's a genre of movie.
What, you like the fucking Notebook or something?
Yeah. What do you want? It's not that. What do you want? Like, where do you want to fucking go eat, bitch? What do you want?
I only know the memes and shit like that. I've never seen that movie.
I've never seen the movie either.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, yeah.
But if you want to see a movie, though, this is where this kind of stemmed from a little bit. Go on Netflix and watch the documentary Icarus.
Icarus.
Yes, Icarus. It is so good. It is a documentary. So the first 30 minutes is not what the movie's about. So the first 30 minutes is this guy who is like a huge cyclist, okay? So he wants to like, and then he was like hurt by the fact of Lance Armstrong. He like tested positive and all that bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
And he wanted to do this race. And so his thing was like, I want to see how well I can do doing the whole race on steroids now. So he like links up with this one guy, and this one guy's like, you know what? I don't want to put my reputation on the line, but he hooks him up with another guy, this Russian guy. So the first 30 minutes is him preparing for this race and how to cheat the system, because it's all under WADA testing system.
Right.
So he helps him cheat in the WADA system, and he does the race. Now, other than that, he finds out the guy that was helping him ended up in the news, and now do you remember when the Olympics were about to start and all of the news, they wanted to ban the entire Russian Olympic team because of the steroid scandal?
Right. Like yeah.
So this whole movie is based around that now, because the guy who he got actually linked up to was the guy who leaked all of the information. He was like the doctor, and it goes into depth on the whole fucking scandal and how he's in witness protection now, and how they actually cheated the system, how they got like clean urine for all of the athletes and shit. It is mind blowing. And
did they do oil changes?
Oh my gosh, what? No, the way they do it, it was like there was like a hole in the wall, and they were able to swap like the B sample through a hole in the wall. And dude, you will be convinced after this movie that since like 1960s that all Russian athletes have been doping. It is fucking good.
And they still don't fucking win. America, baby.
Well, in that Olympics that Russia hosted, they actually won the most gold medals and had the most medals overall when it was in Russia. So it did help in that year.
The only people we are actually truly competing with, China.
China actually was in. They talk about China too and how they're part of, like, they have a huge system too. Now the thing is with why a lot of these places cheat and stuff. Think of it this way. So in America, it's kind of fucked up actually when you think about it. In America, it is an honor to compete in the Olympics. It is an honor. The government does not pay you to be an athlete in the Olympics. Like, you don't make shit to be in the Olympics, and it's crazy. But in, like, China, in Russia, the government pays you. You get paid very well from the government to compete in the Olympics, because they want, if you do good in the Olympics, it kind of makes it more of a, hey, it's a tourist spot. So, like, Jamaica, no one gives a fuck about Jamaica, but now you got, like, Usain Bolt, like, breaking all these records. Now it's like, you know what, Jamaica sounds cool, and then it becomes like a tourist spot. So that's what their mindset is in these other countries and shit. So they actually make money from people wanting to visit them than the money that they give their athletes to compete in the Olympics. It is, dude, you gotta watch this documentary. It's so damn good.
I will.
Natural homework before next episode.
Yeah, you can ask me questions. You can test me on it on the next episode. Did you watch it, bro? You know, like, do some conspiracy shit.
How did they open sample A?
But I swear to God, if it sounds like it'd been easier just to cheat if, like, they just did, like, an oil change.
Oh my God. No, but because they have, like, these special containers. WADA has special containers. I keep wanting to say USADA because that's UFC, but WADA, they have these special containers that once you pee in it and you twist it closed, you cannot open it.
Right.
They sample test A is like they have a machine that, like, drills a hole into it, and that's how they get it out or something like that.
Okay, but you know what an oil change is?
Yeah, it's fucking in the ass.
Blue Mountain State, baby.
I'm just thinking wrestling, and wrestling is a common thing in wrestling where you
insert someone else's piss into your fucking.
Well, I'm talking about oil change in wrestling where you stick a finger in the asshole and you're like, hey.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about piss the other way, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Seems like that's pretty much it, man.
That's pretty much it. I'm glad we end our fucking podcast about oil changes, pee, and fingers and assholes. So
a big conspiracy
theory, man. Eddie Bravo would be proud.
Fucking flat earthers.
Dude, flat earth shill.
Fucking we're in an ice bowl, bro.
Dude, it's because we have ice walls on both sides and we don't fall off.
When I become a pilot and I get my private license, I swear I will grab Eddie Bravo and we'll fly over the fucking park just to prove his dumbass wrong.
He's not gonna listen to you. He's not gonna be like, oh, I don't know who the fuck this person is, but I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool, yeah. I'll go on an airplane with this random dude I don't know.
Oh, speaking of which, you were saying like you wanted to get like a membership, bro. When I become a pilot, I'll give you a buddy pass. You get free flights.
Let's go.
That's
free trip to EDC.
I thought you're not going to do EDC anymore.
Tomorrowland. Wait, what was that?
I thought you said you're not going to do EDC anymore.
Well, if I got a free fucking flight, that saves me $300, man.
Yeah, but I thought you were, hating on EDC for their EDC cruise ship.
The fucking holy ship because of Gary Richards? Yeah, well, first of all, still, fuck you, EDC. For all that bullshit, Exomniac, you assholes. But,
oh, you got that up, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah, January 7th. They just came out with the theme nights today, too. So one of the themes is How perfect is it? 90s cartoon.
I knew it. Your
And I
Reptar.
literally just bought my Reptar costume. How perfect. And then the other night, one of the other nights is a jungle theme. So I'm gonna get you know those like boo shorts I have?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a cheetah print one, and I have a cheetah print spirit hood. So that would be my jungle theme.
Just get a loincloth and be Tarzan.
That's a good idea too.
You know,
Try to find my, you know what I mean?
like you get on like on the second floor and you get a vine and you try to swing and you just go into a fucking wall. He's like, watch out for that tree. Instead of Tarzan, George.
What was that movie?
George of the Jungle.
Movie where they're like he's like Tarzan in the city.
George of the Jungle.
That's what it was. George of
the Jungle. Watch out for that tree.
Okay, how? Oh my God, that's such.
That's 90s too, man.
Do we call that a classic?
That is a classic, like Ace Ventura.
Or is it just so fucking stupid that it's awesome?
That's how, like, fucking, that's how things are. Like Sharknado. I don't even know how fucking Sharknado's fucking made.
To be fair, my favorite Christmas movie, though, I don't care what anyone says, favorite Christmas movie all time, Jingle All the Way.
Yes, I'm Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
No, those are my cookies. Put the cookie down. No.
Fucking love that movie. Punches the reindeer, gets it drunk.
Check this out. So, you know you're old if you can remember that DVDs used to have a game on their special features.
Yeah, I remember. There was a lot of DVDs that had games on there. Yeah.
I remember it because I had the DVD for Elf. Fucking such a dumbass movie too.
Yeah.
And in the special features, there's a snowball fight where you just wait for some kid to pop up and you just hit the select button until he pops up. Like that's the kind of like simple shit that keeps someone entertained.
Oh,
a video game.
Pretty much. Oh man, the good old days, I swear. Kids would never understand.
Video games.
Especially VHSs.
Yeah, I remember VHS, man.
I fucking, as a kid, I had VHSs of recording every single episode of Rugrats.
I was recording Ghost Hunters.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that was a huge, that was on the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, I was huge on that TV show.
I never watched it.
Fucking, which if I was thinking about it now, it's completely fucking stupid. Like plumbers from like Pennsylvania or some shit, or like Pittsburgh, I can't remember where. And then like plumbers at day, ghost hunters at night. I was like, what the fuck?
Trying to be Super Mario of like the fucking ghost realm. What is this? Yeah. Luigi's Mansion in real life?
Is this real life?
Didn't they just come out and said Mario retired as a plumber and he's no longer a plumber now?
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to Mario's like lore story because it's literally something you can't keep track of.
Yeah, you can't. Sorry, this dog keeps doing weird shit.
Wants to go out for a walk.
He probably does it.
He needs to take a shit.
He probably does. He's got shit to the nothing.
Yeah, that cat food goes right through him.
Oh boy. Alright, we can end it on that.
Yeah.
Mom.
More shit.
What?
So we're gonna end it on more shit.
How do we always try to end and it's always on shit?
I don't know, bro.
Shit just follows us. We need to change the podcast to pardon or shit.
We need to have like a podcast like schedule, you know, like topics and like avoid rules, you know, like avoid these subjects. Like let's not talk about shit anymore.
Rule 1, do not talk about shit. Rule 2, do not talk about shit. Rule 3, do not talk about politics, aka shit. Ugh, fuck that bullshit.
All right, man. But
all right, well, end it. We got to be more consistent on this bullshit.
We just go with the flow, man. When we're both available, because my schedule is flipping.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're about to be fucking unemployed, I guess.
I'm not gonna be unemployed.
It's by choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit. No, I'm not gonna quit. I got bills to pay first.
Go in and you drop your nuts on the table. You say, I quit. After you take your vacation.
How about I just flap my dick onto the scanner and just scan like 50 copies of my balls, and then I'll be like, I quit, and just throw 50 copies of my balls as I'm walking out.
No, you got to do what was that movie? Waiting or Shenanigans, whatever it was.
Shenanigans when they do the ghost or whatever, the Spider-Man thing.
Go, yeah. You bend, pop a little bit out.
Oh my god. Underrated movie. I don't know why people don't know that movie more.
Was it Waiting? What's the name of that movie?
Waiting.
Waiting, yeah. All right. No, for real this time, though.
Let's go from ending on shit to now ending on balls.
We can't. We don't know how to end this. We just can't say goodbye.
So we're just going to end it on balls. And so, ladies, if you're watching for some stupid reason, think about our balls. Spread wide open.
Bat wings.
All right, we're done. Peace out.
Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe.
Hit the bell, but you also have to, like, after you hit the bell, you also have to hit, like, after that, get all notifications, because YouTube's stupid as shit. So the bell doesn't mean shit, really, because you only get notifications sometimes.
What he said. I don't know anything about that, but what he said.
Yeah, so subscribe, hit the bell, hit subscribe to all notifications. Peace out.
Peace, man.